was a coach for 27 years, and I want to do that. So I'm a soccer we are. Yeah, we sure are. So you got a big one that our people are interested in the first game of the season up there.
Well, I bet so.
Alrighty, we got North Carolina. This is a man right here I know our people in our neck of the woods are going to want to hear from today. Coach, welcome to Coach's Corner.
Thank you.
All right, first of all, I wanted to get to know something about you. What would be one thing that you would want the fans to know out there? If you could think of one thing about you that you would want them to know.
Heck, I don't know. I've been married 27 years. I've got 4 children, and I'm pretty passionate about the game of football.
All righty. That's good. All right, big game coming up, season's opener, the Battle of the Carolinas, though. I came to a couple of years ago. It's funny, that was a South Carolina-North Carolina baseball game, and both teams came out wearing Carolina. If you didn't know whose color was, you didn't know who was playing.
That's right.
So this is a big one up there in Charlotte.
It is.
Season
it is.
Talk a little bit about your thoughts on that.
I mean, it's a great way to open up the season, and to do it on a neutral side at Bank of America Stadium, I mean, makes it even more exciting. I think the atmosphere ought to be electric in that stadium with half of it crimson and half of it Carolina blue. I can't imagine a way to open it up any more exciting.
And it's going to be good, too. I was a South Carolina graduate, and a lot of people might...
Yes, you are.
I am. Okay. well, I still am. I guess I hadn't taken that away from it yet. But, looking back, the old days of the ACCs, that used to be a heck of a rivalry right there. And I think it's great the two teams are playing. Even though in different conferences now, I think it's a good non-conference thing.
I think that is something that we're working on, working towards doing more in the future also.
Okay. Ought to be interesting. Do you anticipate both teams had some problems on defense? Do you think this is going to be a high-scoring game or possibly a low-scoring game?
I got no idea, knowing, and I quit trying to predict what's going to happen in football games a long time ago. I've been coaching for a while, so anything can happen, and that's the great thing about the game of college football.
You've got some talented players coming back for you this year. Can you talk a little bit about them?
Yeah, we do. We have, offensively, I think we've got 10 returning starters, quarterbacks back, our entire offensive line, our receiving core, and our running backs are back. Defensively, we've changed a new philosophy. Brought in Gene Chiswick, and he's bringing a new philosophy and a new scheme to what we're doing defensively. So our kids are pretty excited about that, and we're working hard.
We're going to have a little fun right now, though. Tell us, and our listeners and viewers out there, what is your game routine? On game day, what do you do when you get up in the morning? What do you do on game day? I know our viewers would like to know that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's anything real excited. I'm pretty much do everything the same every day, and so game day, the only thing about game day is I'm a little bit, the butterflies are in when I wake up, and I feel it all the way up until that kickoff is something that I enjoy. I really do. I enjoy that feeling, that adrenaline that you get from knowing you're fixing to play a football game.
Now I know that when I was coaching and it would come tournament time, I was a basketball coach and a football coach. When we get on a roll, I'd wear that same suit every game. Do you have any superstitions or any good luck things that you bring to it?
Well, I always put my right shoe on before I put my left shoe, and I don't know why. That's total stupidity. But I will. I tell you what, if we have a good game and I'm in that tie, I wear that tie for every pregame.
I hear you. All right, I know you recruit a lot of kids in the South Carolina area down there where we are. That when you look at a high school player, what are the things you looking in when you go out to recruit? What type of players or what do you look for?
Well, the first thing you're looking at Carolina is that academically they can handle our school and they can be successful in the classroom. Then you're looking at what kind of athlete are they? They make plays. And then you're looking at character and are they going to fit the type of people, and they're going to fit our school and what our school stands for. And if they can do all those things, then we're going to be all over them.
Had a chance to talk with the players yesterday. Got some interesting answers, and want to talk to coaches on what a leader is. What is your definition of what you think a leader should be?
Well, it's pretty simple, really. A leader influences. And that's it. I mean, and a leader can lead positively or negatively. I mean, but if you're creating influence on your team and you influence other players around you, then you are a leader.
Who do you look for to be your leaders on your team this year?
Well, we had both of them here the other day. Jeff Shatner has got to be the guy that stands up on the defense and in the will, and Marquise Williams is going to do it offensively.
I thought it was interesting. One of the more common things the kids said yesterday was that a leader was a servant, and I think that's the way it should be. Not just somebody who gets up there and yells, but by example, and they serve their team.
Well, you can be a boss. That doesn't mean you're a leader, you know. I mean, so you got to care about your teammates. You got to love your teammates, and you got to put them ahead of you. You know, but as a leader, also sometimes you're making decisions that they don't necessarily agree with, but it's in the best interest of them.
I just gave you a new job. You are commissioner of football. You can do anything with the game. You can make any changes. I know yesterday the quarterbacks all wanted to get 9 points for a touchdown pass. The defensive ends wanted 3 points for a sack. We had some others on there. I think a couple other the linemen wanted to make some changes. The offensive linemen wanted to do with holding penalties. None of those anymore. If you could change the game of football, well, this was a good one. One defensive player said no more extra points. You got to go for 2 every time, and he also said you can't kick field goals anymore, which I'm sorry the little field goal kicker lost his scholarship for that one. What would you do?
I got a few things I would do. First of all, if I'm the commissioner of college football,
yes,
I'm going to throw away all the TV deals that every league has, and I'm going to negotiate with the TVs for an entire package for college football for the 65 schools in the Power 5 conference, and it's going to be an unbelievable mega deal. All right. Secondly, I'm going to have 5 years of eligibility for other athletes. So a freshman, he doesn't have to worry about losing a redshirt year if he plays 3 games at the end of the season. When he's ready to play, he plays. And you're not trying to save him if he doesn't need that. So those are 2 things that I'd love to do.
I love it. You get the job.
All right, appreciate that.
Sign that up. Now, one other thing right now, too, this coaching in college football, coaching in general, is a very stressful game. What do you like to do to get away? And I know you'll be glad to get today and all the dumb questions over with, but what do you like to do to get away and relax?
Well, I like to really spend time with my family down at the beach in Destin, Florida, and that's where we go, and in fact, they're still there right now. I just got back on Wednesday, and they'll be down there for another week or so, but yeah, I really like to go down there and just totally get away and try to relax. Do a little fishing, a little golfing, and just a little laying on the beach.
Well, we're not going to ask you any more dumb questions today. We're going to let you do it, and we look forward Thursday night, national TV, Charlotte. We'll be there and look forward for a heck of a game, the Battle of the Carolinas.
All right.
Larry Fedora, our guest today on the Coach's Corner. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.